Hello my friends, I am so glad you are joining me for today's video. It feels like forever since I have done any decorating, although I think it's only been like a week or two. But in today's video, I'm going to be taking down our Christmas decor in our living room and using a lot of the same pieces to create a simple yet cozy wintry look. Now, I will say taking down the Christmas tree was actually pretty emotional for me, and it wasn't really because of how pretty the tree was or the decorations. It was more about the memories we created this past season. We had such a great Christmas. The kids, I know I've said this before, they're at such a fun age and time just goes way too fast. So I'm definitely sad to see it go. But there's also some happiness that comes along with a clean and open space. But okay, let's talk about this giant tree. It's a 9-foot tree and it's very plump, like it's round. And taking it down was quite the task. This tree actually came with the gloves that I'm wearing so you don't scratch your arms, and it helps with the fluffing and all of that. I might look a little ridiculous, but they definitely do help. Now, I know that you can go a few different directions with your decorating after the holidays are over. There's no real rules, right? But for me, I have really found joy in decorating for winter. It's a way that I can still enjoy the Christmas decor without it being Christmas decor, if you know what I mean. We're taking out all the red. But we live in the Midwest where it is super cold and snowy outside, so I'll for sure be decorating for winter until probably the end of February, and then I'll start sharing spring decorating ideas. But for now, it's going to be cozy blankets, lanterns, and some greenery. So now that I have all of the Christmas decor cleared out of here, it is looking so sad and bare. I am just ready to decorate for winter. Now, winter decorating does not have to be difficult. I think sometimes I even overthink it, but a lot of it can be just removing the things that really scream Christmas, like any of the red decor. And so my idea for our living room is to add a lot of like the wintry greens, but also some of my more everyday greenery as well. I don't want to have any like large Christmas trees or anything like that out, so I'm going to do a combination of winter / everyday decor in here and see how it all comes together. I want to go along the same pathway as I did when I decorated out in our kitchen area: wood tones, whites, and then for my color it's going to be green, although I did think about doing some navy because I also think that would be really pretty for the winter months. But I'm gonna get started. I actually need to do some cleaning before I decorate, so as I go you'll see me do a little cleaning as well as a little decorating. Actually going to try this piece out in the living room. I loved how large my "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" sign looked on this wall, so I wanted to try to find something that was comparable in size. This is just a little bit smaller. It's more of a square. The other one was a rectangle, but I think it'll help soften up a lot of the blacks and greens that I'm adding out here because I don't want the space to look too masculine or anything like that. So I'm gonna try this on the wall over here. But it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so before I get started with more decorating, I was looking at the back couch cushions and I realized that you can actually flip them around so they don't look so flat. So I did that, before I got to some of the cleaning. So I'm just using the 7th generation wood cleaner. It smells so good and fresh, and going to wipe down all of my tables. I am about 99% sure I haven't done this since I last decorated for Christmas, which was quite a while ago.
I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep them, and we're fading in and out together. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment with you. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. Oh, the fuse wide open, stuck in the
I just have to say that decorating brings me so much joy, and I feel like I haven't been decorating as much as I would like to. If you haven't been following, I took on a huge project last week of painting our family room and guest room downstairs in our basement. We are slowly working on updating that. And it was a lot of work, and it was totally worth it because the new carpet was installed, and we have been just loving it down there. We've spent so much time, probably the most we've ever spent down there this past weekend. So lots of good things to come down there, and I'm excited to get in and decorate it as well. So if you're looking for more decorating inspiration, I have plenty on the way for you. So definitely make sure you are subscribed. But anyways, I am now just putting all my decor back on these shelves here. I'm actually going to leave them the same that I had for Christmas time. They are very neutral looking. I tried to switch some things around, but at the end of the day, they all ended up in the same location, which I think is totally fine. You don't always have to recreate the wheel.
It's almost like I can't stop, can't stop. Yeah, I always knew that this would happen. Yeah, you would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow? Yeah, you never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot.
To my mirror above the couch, I'm adding this wreath that was from Walmart. I actually had it back during the Christmas time. I think it was actually down in our family room. And I'm not decorating for winter in all of our spaces, so I thought I would use it in here. The main areas I'm decorating are our main floor. So the kitchen, living room, and a little bit in my office area as well. The rest of our areas of our home will be more like year-round type decor. So I am loving the wall art right here. It's definitely growing on me, and I think it really helps pull out the cream in this blanket and the pillow as well. So I did pull out my chunky knit blanket. This one was from Target back in the fall, and I think it's just what I needed for my winter decorating. And then these pillows are from Kirklands. Now, a while back, I had a birthday gift card, and I was like, I don't need any more Christmas decor. So I had ordered these, planning to use them. So they have them also with all gray plaid pattern, but I thought the black would just really pop off of our couches because we do have a lot of gray going on already. So I did get 2 of those. I'm gonna put one on this couch and then one over here. And then if you remember, these large gray pillows actually came with these couches. I wasn't sure if we would ever use them, but lo and behold, they work perfectly for my winter decor.
Somebody ought to come along and let you down, so you could see my side and how it feels to hit the ground. How can you say that nothing's different, that we should pick up the pieces? Somebody ought to come along and let you down. If you still wanted to be loved, you should.
One of my Christmas gifts my mother-in-law got me was the Magnolia Journal. So excited when I opened it because I actually used to have a subscription when it first came out, and then I just kind of let it expire. But I think I might rejoin or whatever, renew my subscription with them because this was really fun just to sit and look at. I looked at it on like a Saturday with a cup of hot tea. It was so relaxing, and that's something I just really want to make some time for myself when I'm not like scrolling social media or working at my desk. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. That stands out in my memory over Christmas break when the kids were home, just relaxing at home. But anyways, I'm gonna add that on here. It kind of just reminds me to slow down, take time for myself, and yeah, I just think it's kind of pretty to look at too. Reusing one of the mini wreaths from the Target dollar spot, and then I'm also going to reuse the same candle that I had out for Christmas. This was also from the Hearth and Hand line. If you remember, I said, oh, this is so expensive, I'm not gonna burn it all right away. I'm totally gonna keep it till next year too. I only burn it for special occasions, which there are many of those lately. And then I had this out Christmas time as well from Hobby Lobby, this little snowflake bead. I'm just gonna drape it in this tray and call it good. I don't like anything tall in my trays on the coffee table because it blocks the TV when we're like laying down at night. So super simple, but pretty at the same time. So we're almost done with this side of the living room. There's just a few like finishing touches, some greenery, things like that. But I did decide to pull back out my fiddle leaf fig tree. I actually took down the little Christmas tree I had back in the corner, and it's just kind of looking empty. So instead of pulling out a Christmas tree, which is what I don't want to do, I'm just gonna pull out this early, I think it works for winter. But I need to dust some of the leaves off here. But this is from World Market. It stays out pretty much year round with the exception of Christmas in our home. I've had it for years. I love it. It's kind of moved around this room over the years. Let me know how you clean your faux plants. Do you use anything in particular? Just using like a wet microfiber cloth right now. Is there something that I should be using that would make them all polished up and look really nice? You'll have to let me know. This is one of my favorite pieces. I can't believe I almost forgot about it, but I had it hung up downstairs throughout Christmas. And so I'm gonna pull this back out and I think put it back over on this wall. It'll help kind of balance out the other side where I put the plant. I would love to find one that kind of coordinates with this one, but I have not seen one. But this was originally from Kirklands as well. You know where I like to shop. So I'm gonna hang it back up over here just like I had done in the fall. added a lantern on both of our side tables. Kind of less is more. I would like to add some greenery on this one, but I just haven't found the right piece yet. So I may add that once I find it. We'll see. But I found this really cute little, it's plastic actually, lantern from Menards as part of their clearance from Christmas, and it totally works for winter decorating. I actually really liked how I had this decorated for Christmas, so I am not changing it out really very much at all. I had a Christmas tree right here that had red in it, so I took that out, and I'm just going to replace it with some greenery instead. Now this I actually used it downstairs in my Christmas decor, but this was in the floral department of Walmart. Potted pine. It is a couple years old, so I don't know if they still have it, but these are also really great for winter. They kind of look like Christmas trees, but kind of not. Like, I feel like you can pull it off either way. So I'm just gonna add that into my little crate and decorate it all the same. I know, Bailey. I missed the Christmas tree too. It was so cozy. My mantle is not looking the happiest right now. So I took down the more Christmassy items and left out the pieces I thought I would just leave out throughout my winter decor, but it is super dirty and dusty underneath there. So I'm just going to pull everything off and kind of start fresh, but I do plan to use a lot of these same things. For spring, I am going to switch things up now. I have had the same lantern and black candlesticks, I think, on my mantle for over a year now, maybe even 2 years. They've kind of come and gone, but for the most part, I always put them back out. But eventually, I'd like to do the same style of candlesticks on both sides to have kind of like a symmetrical look. So that's kind of what I'm thinking as we get into the spring months. So stay tuned for that. I had one sad command hook actually make it through Christmas. Oh, I had the worst luck with those this past year, but look how dirty that is. Definitely needs a good cleaning. a battle to get the garland back up there. I'm not touching it anymore. But I'm just gonna add my 2 candlesticks. I'm gonna keep it very simple. I think less is more, especially right after Christmas when you kind of load up your mantle and your hearth area with all kinds of decor. Just wanna let the space breathe a little bit and kind of help inspire me. So I'm just gonna go very simple over here. A lantern on one side, candlesticks on the other, and my same old Walmart garland.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly.
These candles are my favorite off of Amazon. They don't make noise, but they look very realistic, and they're a bright white, which I like against the shiplap. I know not everyone likes that look, but I love the bright white with everything these days. And so I'm just gonna turn them on, and they can be set to a timer, and then I always just kind of tuck in the remote into the mantle somewhere so the kids don't get it.
My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. I don't need anybody, I don't need anybody else. No one will ever take me, no one will ever take me away from you. I promise I will hold on to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Breaking out my other fiddle leaf fig tree. This one is also from Hobby Lobby. It's the same one I've always had. This is the, I would call this a medium, 2.625 feet is what it is. And this basket, if you remember back, I think it was in the fall, I picked this up from Walmart in like their garden section. It's like a planter basket, but it's super cute. So I'm gonna add that back. And then I think I'm gonna add a lantern over onto this basket table. I'm not 100% happy with this corner with the basket table here. I kind of struggle with that a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna add a lantern and call it good. The fan just turned on the fireplace, but I have my white lantern. I think I'm gonna use that here, but then I was like, ooh, birch logs would look kind of cool over here too for like a wintry vibe, so I might go grab those. So I might do, I don't know yet. We're gonna have to play with this one. Then I'm gonna have to track down a candle or something to add to the lantern, but I thought this is a pine cone sprig. It was from the Target dollar spot a few years ago, but I think it's kind of weird. I've never really used it, but I'm like, ooh, maybe I can like bend it, have it come out of the lantern somehow. We're gonna try. Birch logs. I'm deciding, would the kids use them as a toy or would they leave them alone?
Maybe I wouldn't care if I could suffocate my feelings for you, and I could just carry on loving you without no trouble like we used to do. Oh, leaves change their color and fall is closing
All right, my friends, that's going to be it for today's video. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy decorating type videos. I have one more on my list to share with you this week, so definitely make sure you are subscribed to stick around. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.